because I saw my doctor today, and he tells me I must go away for a little while. He just gave me a frown, said you have to leave town, for your nerves are run down. No fear, I'm not going to die, I just dropped in to say goodbye. So goodbye to the lights and the glorious nights, it's the price I am paying for my cabareting, and the old doctor tells me my liver is queer. I must rest for a year. I have nervous prostration from that hesitation, but I don't regret it. The bankroll, I'll bet that if I'm in good condition a year from today, why, I'll do it all over again. I've turned night into day. I have seen every play, been in every cafe, and everything just seems to be right. So my life has been one big Arabian night. You see, no more tangos for me, no more 4 o'clock tea, me for over the sea, where I can eat with my knife. Oh, it's me for the simple life. So goodbye to the lights and the girlies in tights. Every table d'oeuf dinner just makes me grow thinner, and the old doctor tells me I'm all out of gear. I can't even have beer. No more raising the dickens with pretty young chickens, but I'm not complaining. I'm just going in training if I'm not.
So for today's drink, welcome to the
You scored.
Yeah. Worst part is so I got a haircut. I was talking to Snorkel about this earlier. I can't do that if I take my hat off. Are you ready? Like, it wasn't even on purpose. I wanted a buzz cut, and this is what I got. I got baby bangs. I look like a white girl that thinks she's Hispanic right now, selling her butt cheeks on Instagram or whatever. Anyways, welcome to the Friday Fallout, everybody.
You doing stunt work for the new Top Gun movie?
What did they go back to World War II? I'm getting so tired of these World War II video games, like Call of Duty, Tom Cruise, let it go. Like,
Yeah. Just one quick thing about that. Applebee's is doing this promotion where if you spend $25, you get a free ticket to the new Top Gun movie. And I'm thinking, what a disappointing evening. You get a disappointing meal followed by a disappointing movie. God, whites make it worse.
I will say this though. You could talk about Applebee's all you want, but their double crispy chicken crispers or whatever, those are pretty good, and they're lime chicken. But then again, I live in a place where like people like they take food a little seriously, but I can't imagine going to like Akron, Ohio, and like, this Applebee's is my favorite one.
Well, I don't think I've had Applebee's since before Trump was president, so it's been a while.
Yeah. Anyways, what's up, everybody in chat? We've got some comments. Homicidal loves the production. Hitler Youth Cut, yeah, says great one, Batsky. Now I'm gonna get banned. Oh man, we got. Oh, no, let's do chat shout out real quick. Let's do chat shout out.
Hell yeah,
yeah.
Always do those chat shout outs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Snorkel's here, I guess. Geekus cannot be here with us. He worked a long shift down at the coal mines, and he's got the black lung pop, so he'll be back next week after next. But we got T Getz. He was the first one in chat. T Getz was the first one here. No, it was
definitely was the first one here.
Yeah, it was nobody else. Literally no one else.
Not one person.
At least not someone that follows us on this channel. At least not someone. No, it was Big Rick. Big Rick was here like 47 hours ago, and like I posted it at like 7 a.m. U.S. time, and Big Rick's like, "I'm first one here, mate." Like, oh, whatever. But so it's Big Rick was first one. T gets a second, and then Snorkel's mom was the third. David Moyle, what's up? Good to see you, man. We got Cloudy. What's up, Cloudy? Mr. Earn is in the house. Mr. Great Wombatsky. I always want to say it like a Boston cream pie. We got Sewer Rug. What's up, Sewer Rug? He is a rug that is in the sewer, guys. He learned how to use the internet. Has science gone too far? We'll find out later.
Not far enough.
Maybe not far enough. You know what I mean? We got, like I said, Sewer Rug, Mr. David Moyle, I think I already said. Graham Besky already said for sure. Claudia already said. Yeah, everybody already said. Oh, Big Rick's talking to us in the chat. With the intro, why is Snorkel the asshole?
Big Rick's finally figuring out some truths about the universe.
Yeah. Big Rick learned something new.
So when it goes to shouting out chat, I got two things I want to shout out. Number one, Sewer Rug was on something that we were on in the chat together, and he actually sent me some foils for my Falcon, which was really cool. And he also sent me some of his homemade blueberry jelly. So I thought that was really awesome. I can't wait to try it. I don't have any peanut butter right now, and that's pretty much the only way I eat jelly. So I'm looking forward to doing this. So just big shout out to him. I needed some foils pretty bad. Actually, Vandal sent me like 3 packs. So I should be set for a little while. And the other one was David Moyle. David Moyle asked a question last week in chat that I missed, and I apologize. He asked me, how many movies a week do I watch? And so I had to sit and actually try and figure that out, like mathematically. And I would say realistically, it's in like the 40s. Because I do watch some TV show kind of stuff too. But for the number of hours that I'm up in a day and the number of hours that this thing runs with something playing on it, I'm going to say probably somewhere in the neighborhood of like 40 films a week. So that's why I have such a vast knowledge of movies and things like that, is because I watch shit.
40 fucking movies, dude. That's a lot of movies. If you broke
it sounds like a lot, but I mean, 16 hours of the day I'm usually up. So that means in a day I'm probably watching 5, 6, 7 movies times 7 days a week.
Damn. If you broke that down into seconds, that's how much porn I watch and then how long I last.
Well, I may be watching both at the same time. That's possible, but
ooh, dual monitors.
It makes it more exciting, if I'm watching a movie about cars, and then I can pull up a porn about cars, then it kind of works together.
Wait, is it like the Rusty? Is that or like you get the Rusty fish hook from that tow truck on Cars or something, and then he like?
Well, then I would just, if I was watching a movie about cars, and I just bring up either bad tow truck driver, or I would bring up fake driving. One of the two.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Fake Taxi works pretty well, although that guy's member scares me a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
My favorite ones is like, oh, I'm on the way to a wedding. It's like the British ones or whatever. And he's like, you got some tits there, isn't it? And he's like, oh yeah, I do. I have some knockers. You want to be about bullocks? And then they're like, oh yeah, ham and cheese. Like, oh.
That guy's member kind of reminds me of in the original Total Recall when the guy comes out of the chest like that. It's like that. It's like Jesus Christ.
Hold on, I didn't do the bumper for Anthony's porn reviews.
Shockingly the same as YouTube or Pornhub.
Yeah. That's how Anthony does the YouTube or Pornhub. He pulls up one on each site, on each screen, and then compares which one to choose from.
Ern, I believe you work at a shop, if I'm not mistaken, or own a shop or something like that. So if you carry Falcon coils, little side note, I want to buy like a box. Not a pack and not singles. I want to buy like a box of 10. So it's just a shipping thing, which most of us know about. Not going to talk about that kind of stuff. Just I will get with you on Instagram and we'll figure something out.
I also totally talked to my boss about that.
Yeah, I didn't remind you, so I wasn't expecting.
For hot sauce, because I'm on the market for hot sauce. I'll find you some feathers.
Unfortunately, Snorkel would already have a feather outfit. I'm pretty sure of it.
I'm pretty sure somebody I know has.
If you guys didn't know, Snorkel goes to Comic-Con as the chicken from the Clucking Bell ads in the Grand Theft Auto series.
I do know one dude that has a tutu made out of owl feathers.
Owl feathers?
Owl feathers.
Oh, he's a bespoke fairy.
Does he only wear it at night?
He did. The only time I've seen him wear it is at night.
And then that's when they're like, "Oh, is that?" All right, later, guys.
Who made it? Anyway,
and then they do
so
that.
wait, you want to do the rundown? We can go into that. I'm just having a good time here.
Yeah, we can do the rundown. Let me make you full screen so Big Rick's blind ass can see you.
All right. The rundown this week, we're going to have to change just a little bit because Geekus is not here. We're going to remove one of the games because it was mainly designed for him in mind. So we will just save it for another time. So we do have a Rotten Potato review this week, which is a pretty fun one. Chris is doing a tinfoil hat time. We haven't done one of those in a little while, and I love it when he takes some time and makes something for the show because it's one less thing that I have to do throughout the week. I have a new segment called Fucking Playground, so you guys get to see what that's all about when we get there. Serenity Now is the segment that we're going to save for another time. I do have a new segment called Fit to Fat, which we will get into that once we get there. And just so we don't leave you guys without a game tonight, we're going to play some hits or bullshits at the end of the episode. So that's our rundown for this evening. And there's a lot of fun stuff coming up, just not a lot of games this week. So that's how it goes.
You guys get to listen to us talk. So it's like it's like a podcast, but you get to see how ugly we really are.
And we definitely want the chat's input on some of the stuff tonight because it's some of the pictures I have set up for tonight are doozies. We'll put it that way.
I haven't heard anyone use that word in a while.
Yeah, I thought I would.
Speaking of doozies, Ron Potatoes bumper. I found it this week.
Sweet.
I'm with you, Ern. Don't worry, I got your back.
No, we can't do that to Anthony. We told him we would do every other week. Plus, also, hold on, let me change this to a gallery view real quick. My shirt came in.
I sent Vandal a shirt this week.
And we'll wear it to work, and then my boss will be like, "Oh, what is that?" And I'm like, "It's an app to find fat chicks."
We're just gonna make it happen.
And they're gonna be like, "Excuse me, this is 2022, sir." I'm like, PHAT.
Bringing back the 90s
fat? Yeah, you type that in the Pornhub, you get all kinds of stuff. Anyways, Anthony, what's up, man?
Yeah, you do. You get a lot of, oh boy.
All right, so we just talked a little bit ago about how many movies that I watch in a week, and it's significant. There's definitely quite a bit. So the first of the month for me is always important because I like to see what the streaming services are going to bring out as new items. It's not like they're new, it's just like stuff they've added to it. So today's movie is something that I really like, and it kind of falls in line with the category of movies where it's just a ragtag bunch of people that do something fantastic. So the movie for Rotten Potatoes review this week is Down Periscope. Now, what's weird about this movie is that it's starring Kelsey Grammer, who plays the lead in this. Now, many of you may only know him from like TV, where he has his own show. You might know him from Cheers way back in the day. He's not typically one of these guys. He usually has like this intellectual humor. This is not that. Okay, this honestly, if this had come out later, it would probably be a Happy Madison production. It has that kind of feel to it. What I love about this movie the most is the stars that are in it actually do really well. And there's a bunch of people in this that you would know, but it's probably a movie that a lot of us have never seen. Rob Schneider is in this, which he plays the guy that you love to hate. Harlan Williams is in this. Off the top of my head, I cannot remember Lauren Holly is the girl that's in this.
Can you think of any other
storyline is basically about a guy who has a tattoo on his penis that says "Welcome aboard," who has been unable to become the captain of his own submarine. And if he doesn't here really soon, he's going to get a desk job and basically be out of the Navy. So what they decide to do is, because Russia is selling off all of their diesel submarines, they give him a diesel submarine to do this war game where he has to see if he can get this diesel sub into the harbor before the nuclear subs can catch him or like pretend shoot him. So to make this harder, the guy that's like the colonel, or I don't know how all that works in the military as far as the Navy
Colonel
goes,
Sanders.
but what's the guy that gets the stars?
That's the
Be my little general.
no,
Like the
it's
general,
it's different.
Major, lieutenant.
That's only
Whatever.
Air Force and Army. For the it's like a commander or something like that, and like
Admiral,
admirals.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
doesn't
don't-
really matter. His boss hates him because he thinks that he's a fuck up. So he decides that he's going to give him this rusted out submarine called the Stingray. And then he handpicks this crew for him to fail, basically. So all these just absolutely horrible crew members. But as you know, it's a fun movie, and they all come together to claim victory in the end. Sorry for the spoiler alert, but this movie's like 12 years old, so it shouldn't be too difficult for people to actually see what
Well,
this
now
is.
I
More
can't.
than 12 at this point.
You're not watching this because you want to see the surprise ending. You're watching this because it's funny. But let me tell you, it is very fun. Yes, there are lots of one-liners that I use even today, and when I say them and somebody doesn't get them, I'm like, you're missing out. You should have watched this movie because it's that good. One of the characters' names is Nitro, and one of the other people on the boat ask him, "Okay, well, that's a cool nickname. What's your real name?" And he's like, "Nitro." He goes, "I'm working on a nickname. No, Mike." Like it's comical, it's funny, but yet it still holds up, and that's one of the things that I like about movies like this. It is still really good. So the reason I bring this up is because HBO Max just dropped this June 1st as one of the new movies on there, and every time I see it, I usually watch it because I think it's just that. So Rotten Potatoes score on this, I'm going to give this like a 70%. Not the best comedy out there, but very surprising and really funny, and you will take something away. Anybody on the panel? Have you guys, obviously Snorkel's seen this movie?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You're welcome to give us your input on it.
I would have agreed completely with a 70. I was thinking it's sitting like 71, 72, but yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Watch it. If you haven't seen it, just watch it. You're in for a good time.
I saw it when I was a kid. I don't remember a whole lot from it, but I was gonna say, never in the world, in any world you can imagine, you'd think of like Rob Schneider and Kelsey Grammer in something together.
Right.
Like, this is back before Rob Schneider just said, "Fuck it, I'll always be the weirdo." You know what I mean? Like,
it's funny that you said that because that's one of the things I was definitely thinking about. It was like, this was before he was just the same character every time. This is something actually a little out of his comfort zone too, because he has to actually act a little bit in this. I mean, it's funny, but he is the guy that is nobody likes. So it's a different thing for him. And also he's trying to play the straight guy where everybody else is just kind of, screwing with him. I could talk about this movie for a long time because there's lots of little funny parts about it. But I honestly, if you have HBO Max, spend the 90 minutes and watch this. At the end of it, the people from the Village People actually do a song. What is it? In the Navy, we'll say the Seven Seas. They do that song at the end with characters from the movie, which just kind of adds to it. It's like a little music video at the end, which they used to do back in the day sometimes, and I haven't seen that since. I watched Back to School today and saw the savior of the world in a part that's just awful. So. Robert Downey Jr. For those that don't know, he's in that Back to School movie with Rodney Dangerfield, which is really old, but yet every once in a while I still watch it again because I think it's funny. And the bad guy from Karate Kid's in that, and he plays, surprise, surprise, the bad guy. So anyway, that's my Rotten Potatoes review for this evening, and we can move on to fucking Playground.
Also, just to completely destroy you, because I got completely destroyed thanks to Ern putting the year up. It's not 12 years old. It's 26 years old.
Fuck me, Ryan.
So I'm going to need my prune juice and Metamucil, and I'm going to go to bed.
Snorkel just now realized he's like me at a house party
Is
trying
it
to
really
play beer pong.
26 years?
6 years old.
It can't be. That just came out a few years ago.
Yeah, it did. Like 10 years ago at most.
Yeah. You do have some people in the chat, though, that love this movie. Ern loved the movie. Let's see who else. Amasano says he's proud to say he's never seen it. Apparently, Snorkel's telling Big Rick to drink lead.
No, drink his coil drips.
Yeah, and then Ern loves the shirt. Yeah. And David Mall says, "Remember when you could read the credits?" No,
No,
I don't
no,
want.
I don't.
David Mall gets absolutely everything out of everything he does, and I appreciate that about you.
Well, Star Wars broke the mold for running credits at the beginning of the movie to make people watch it.
I've never ever sat and read through any. I've watched every Star Wars movie. I would say at least 10 times.
No. What I'm saying is, movies before Star Wars ran credits at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, okay.
And then Star Wars didn't do that, and they caught all kinds of shit for it.
Yeah.
And now every movie does it that way.
Oh, okay. I was getting more on a tangent of I can never ever have the discipline to sit there and read any of the intro to Star Wars movies. Every time I sit there, I'm like, all right, this time you watch this movie, you're gonna read that. Now I'm not gonna lie, like 4 seconds in, I'm like,
I will tell you, for the amount of movies that I watch, there are some hilarious things that happen in the credits that nobody knows about because nobody reads the credits. But there are sometimes there are some really funny things in the credits of every movie, not any one specific, just like the names of people or, I mean, the character description, like so and so played this. It'll be like sleazy dead hooker played by, and it made me think about that. Like if you're an actor and you're just starting out and you're so excited because you nailed the role of the sleazy dead hooker and you got to keep, it's like proud and sad all in the same little
sleazy dead hooker 1.
Maybe I'll pull some of those out sometime and screenshot them and show you guys. It's not just that. It's just it's hilarious what they call the people, and then and then they show the actor that plays it, and I'm like, I don't know if I'd want people to know that was me.
It's like if you do a Valtrex commercial or something,
Exactly.
All right. You said fucking playground, correct?
Fucking playground.
All right, let's go play. Snorkel, this isn't that kind of party.
But are there swings?
Did you put your keys in the bowl?
There are no swings.
Oh.
God damn it. This is the worst playground ever.
Well, it is. Absolutely. The worst playground ever. And, since it's June, I didn't bow down to anything that was Pride except for this, which is a rainbow end.
Is that because...
so last week, those of you that watched the show, one of the pictures that I posted for I'm No Gynecologist was a slide. And
that wasn't a slide. That was not a slide.
And lo and behold, I tell you guys, I never have to look for this shit. It just pops up in my life. And one of the pictures tonight actually came up in our little group chat on Instagram, and nobody knew that I was using it for tonight's episode. So last week, I think I talked about, hey, Dad, let's go to the fucking playground. And it just made me laugh later on. So I'm like, that's what we're going to call this segment is let's go to the fucking playground. So our first attraction on the fucking playground is this monstrosity here.
That's just that I've never seen an uncircumcised slide until today.
I'm no gynecologist, but
that's what happens.
I get all kinds of time with these pictures, so I'm trying to hold back the jokes until you guys have your time.
That slide looks like when you like show up to like you're like messing around with a chick and you're drunk and you walk out of the bathroom naked and you're like hey your thumbs up like it's playful but I'm not aggressive, like are you cool with this, like
that one's listing very strongly to the left though.
You're catching them all. Like that was the other one. It was like the thumbs up thing is great. Some woman's really gonna like that nice bend that it has in it.
Someone definitely said, "What are you doing, step slide?" while going down this at one point.
That slide responded too. I don't.
I think he has.
At what point when you're building this do you think this is a good idea?
Well, obviously the slide needs to go get checked out. It has jaundice dick.
That's jaundice dick. Also, that swelling in the mid region can't be good.
Yeah.
That's a sign of a previous break right there. Just.
Well, at least he's got
Yeah,
stands.
and just to tell you guys, this is the calmest one of the bunch.
Oh,
Really? Oh, wow.
well, speaking of bunches, that guy does look like a banana.
Cloudy in chat says, you know what they say about big thumbs. This is the doctor at MEPS when you join the military that makes you cough when you bend over.
Yeah, same smile and everything.
Homicidal says, I guess it's not Jewish. Sewer Rook says, wait, that looks like his mother's favorite playground to take me to as a kid.
I was hoping you'd read that one.
Coral says, bet it's a rough ride.
This slide was designed by a guy named Richard.
Not only do you slide in and out of that slide slides in and out of you.
That slide always has a raincoat.
The only thing would make this slide worse is if it was a water slide.
I'm sure it rains there.
Some high schooler has climbed that and poured milk down it at least twice.
Oat milk.
Sounds like a TikTok.
Yo.
All right, so our next picture for fucking playground.
I think I saw this on Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Yeah. Is this how they actually got him in the elephant?
Yeah, he just went up the slide, he didn't come out the slide.
That's an atheter? Okay, so like what happens when like a non-white person goes down this? This slide offends me.
Is this cultural appropriation right now?
This is what happens when you gentrify elephants.
No, this is what happens when you genderfy elephants.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't understand, the design process. Like, if you're making this, obviously you know what you're making. Where is that fun? Like, I could see the trunk side being a fun slide.
The slide for the trunk, yeah.
Who does this? Like, where did this come and say, you know what? Let's not do the front. We'll just have them coming right out the ass.
I got it. It was the designer of the previous slide who thought that was too much of an innuendo, so he just went right to the source for this.
Innuendo, yeah.
People aren't gonna understand my slide fetish off of the banana penis. So here you go.
Well, they should just put the stairs on the like one side of it, and then you step up there and then come down it like. You're gonna crawl into it like is this like an elephant? Is this what's that fucking the elephant centipede part 7? Like
Cloudy.
what did Cloudy say? An elephant shiwi.
An elephant never forgets a good butt plug.
David Mill says you can't believe what the elephant did. He was taken out of the room. That's stupid.
When somebody says they want to ignore the elephant in the room, this is now the elephant in that room.
Ern says, what committee approved this? This is obviously like Michael Scott from The Office if he was a city manager.
There's always money in the elephant.
Yeah, there's always money in the elephant.
This was not rejected from Parks and Rec. That's for sure. All right, this next one's pretty bad.
Oh, I've seen this.
Oh.
That's my ex-girlfriend. No.
I mean, it looks better than some armies.
Yeah, that's fair. It looks. I can't fight you on that one.
The beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, this one only has 2 spots.
Is light up.
Yeah, and this one only has
crossbones for some reason, but
and this one only has 2 weird spots in front of it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The child stuck in the flaps is concerning.
Yeah. All I gotta say is I'm pro-choice.
I mean, that kid being born looks like she's about 6. So goddamn.
This is what
I didn't know you had a picture of my mom's vagina, but good for you.
This looks like something Ted Cruz would pull up and say that this is what's destroying America. Like.
This is definitely her first time. We have to take it easy.
This also looks like the fucking, like, if they did a porn version of that show, All Real Monsters, and the one that held his eyeballs, but it was a chick. And he did the version of
All the odds are Monsters Inc., the porno parody XXX.
Homicidal says, looks tight. Actually, no.
She's a babysitter. She's only 18.
What do you?
She's got 40 tattoos.
This definitely looks like one of those things you see at Burning Man where you're birthed again. You know what I mean? Like
this original picture was a side by side, and it showed like the kids actually coming, and I was like, I can only do this.
Yeah, but let's just stick with the one poor child stuck in it.
This is the Plan C pill.
I thought this was a slide brought to us by Smooth Affair.
Yeah.
Like, instead of trying to picture Barbara Walters naked on a cold day, just picture this slide. Erection gone. You're good.
Oh.
No doubt. All right, the next picture I have up is one that I was talking about earlier that we had shared in our chat.
Yeah. This is...
I wouldn't necessarily say this is dirty. It's just not well thought out at all.
I like the video showing the kid going down it and proving why it's not a good idea.
Yeah, fuck it. So if you guys didn't see it's going around Instagram, TikTok, whatever you guys use, but there's like Anthony sent this in our chat, and it's a video of this slide right here, and the kid goes down it, and you can imagine what happens. Kids are stupid. They shit their pants. And you think like, okay, kid's gonna direct themselves. No, so the kid hits the middle and then falls straight down the hole, and his head hits the fucking ground. And it's like, whoever thought that putting the fucking banana peel from Mario Kart into a slide was a good idea?
He not only hits one of the middle pieces, but he hits it straight on with his nuts.
Yeah.
And then flips head over heels.
Yeah.
Granted, I mean, maybe this is like birth control for a state that doesn't allow birth control. Like, we're just going to cut it off at the source.
This is the Alabama banger.
If you're dumb enough to hit the middle, then you don't deserve to procreate. I mean,
Cody's obviously used this slide before. He says, "Oh, the old ball buster." Wow.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
Why we got Cordals in the chat, not in the panel?
I sent him
he's scared. Every time I bring him on, I make him do something. So
he'd have to see these slides. That's what's wrong.
So yeah, this one isn't necessarily dirty. I think it's trying to be like a banana peel, sort of.
It has no banana appeal.
Yeah. And I understand somebody thinking like, oh, this would be fun. We'll give the kids a choice on which way they want to slide down. It's the application that just doesn't work with this. There's not enough room to make those changes midstream, if you will.
I think that fucking this has to be based off the banana peel because it fucks your shit up just like the banana peel in Mario Kart. Some guy was hella high one day. He's like, dude, we just got this contract for like $4 million to build this park. What if we just fucking built the slide that and busted all these kids' balls? Let's do it, bro. And then like, this is what happens.
I think the guy that built this next slide was definitely hella high.
That's a penis.
Boy.
Another
uncircumcised slide. You're 2 for 2.
This is what happens if you leave your jizz sock on the floor next to your McFlurry straw / spoon. And then you look under the bed 9 months later when you clean up, and this is what happens.
Why does it have 4 legs, 5 legs? Why does it have this? It's not a person. It's
well, especially
no arms.
What the fuck is going on, man?
Do you think that because you see how it's like different colored, like, sections, and they kind of like go over each other, it retracts when in the wintertime?
It's cold outside. I just went swimming.
It's like what in the Teletubby teapot bullshit is this? Like that face is creepy as hell too. It's a clown dick.
Speaking of Teletubbies, the Teletubbies' son baby had a baby.
Yeah, that's when you know you're getting old.
It's just, ugh.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Baby Spice having a baby. Yeah, I mean, 4 feet, no arms.
Oh, bitch.
Well, I guess
I don't get what's going on here. I'm scared. Next slide.
Ern says Red Rocket.
Also, don't know what the kid is looking for, or he's about ready to get hit with something. Like that's not good.
David Moyle says
he's just yelling up it like he does his dad's.
David Moyle says Pinocchio. Pinocchio.
This next one's a little rough.
Yeah, he definitely needs to apply some cream to that.
Yeah, those spots need to get checked out.
This
What is
is
this supposed to? Okay, I see a train.
Yeah, my first thoughts with this picture were, "Come on, ride the train."
come and
Train.
ride, jizz. Actually, it's funny that you said that song because I've had that song stuck in my head all fucking week and I can't get it out of my head. And I didn't hear it
Quad
anywhere.
City DJs,
Yeah.
national park here, I guess.
Chugga chugga choo choo. That thing's definitely like that guy's got the mumps. Like he has to have the mumps or something. Like
Also, when you could just flop it out over a giant boulder, I think you have permission to just be shaped however you want.
if dicks could be SoundCloud rappers, this is what they would look like.
I believe this guy has an album coming out in 2023. So
Yeah, come on me.
come on, Eileen.
Yeah.
The train is prolapsed.
Oh.
Eating acid and watching Teletubbies is probably a pretty good time. I don't know from experience, but that sounds like fun.
Yeah. I didn't watch. I watched it sober and it was still fucking weird.
It creeps me out. That show creeps me out, man. Just something weird about those characters, for sure. I think I've got at least one or two more of these to show you guys. Oh yeah. I don't even know what this ride is. I don't even know what the point of this
is. It's a dragonfly.
On a BBD?
It's like a dragonfly helicopter, but like it doesn't.
Oh, I see the dragonfly now.
I did not see that.
Thanks, Vandal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I gotta say, like, it looks boring as hell because it's got the bar on the back, so you can't like bounce around on it. But then again, it's phallic shape, so maybe they're like, oh, this looks like a dick. It'd be weird if a bunch of kids are bouncing on it. So maybe let's not do it at all. You know.
I still see Pikachu with a strap on, so
pokey peeky.
Pikachu.
Yeah, I did not see the dragonfly either.
No.
At least now I can see that in this image.
This is what flew out of that prolapsed penis. Like,
God, it just screamed butt plug to me. I was just like, God, that's just fucking awful. Maybe they just don't realize what they're doing. Okay, the last one here, I'm going to preface, I don't take these pictures. This is just stuff that I find online, and these just came to me this week. I didn't even search this shit out. Like, this is just stuff that came to me this week, okay? And,
I can't, I like having this show. Can we go to the next slide?
I'm
feeling uncomfortable here.
What is it even supposed to be? Like an earthworm?
Thank you very much. Like, what the fuck is this supposed to be?
It's a theme park in Alabama. That's all I can tell you.
Is these the straws that are killing the turtles in the ocean?
I think the turtles are committing suicide if these are the straws.
And like that's
They're just like, yeah, I'm done with this. We're out.
And imagine like making that and thinking like, oh, if the kids are gonna move around on it, like they could slam their face into a giant metal green wiener. This looks like if Squidward's tentacles were wearing like bow ties.
When you ask for a Shrek dildo and your mom says we have Shrek dildos at home.
I thought maybe this was like a litmus test. So if you put the girl on there and she really likes it, try and keep her away from the pole. I honestly don't. I have no idea what the point of this was. I was trying to look in the background. Like, it looks like there's a spider web kind of, climb on thing, which this doesn't look like it has anything to do with spiders. One of them's up in the air. The other one's down on the ground, but it's considerably larger.
Yeah.
I like how the kid in the back is looking at the spiderweb thing like, can we go home? I'm bored. Like, he's done. Now, Quirtle.
Did he join? What's up, Cody?
Son.
All right, let me kick him out real quick. No. But yeah, that's a terrible slide. And like with the net, like what's the theme? Like, what's the theme here? This is fucking weird.
Very, very weird. So that and fortunately, that is the last picture for fucking playground. But guys, I literally put that one slide on here last week, and this stuff just fell into my lap as far as pictures were concerned. Like I did not look for this stuff; it just kind of popped up.
Well,
and,
I hope not.
It was a Cordles that actually put the 3 slide thing on our Instagram feed. Yeah. It was just funny because you had no idea I was doing this segment this week, and I had that slide picked. So
I just went, haha, this kid just hit his nuts. And I was like, oh, and he ate shit too. I don't know.
No, it's great. It really was. But yeah, so when your kids ask you to go to the fucking playground, maybe have second thoughts on that particular thing. I'm hoping I don't get any more of those because those are kind of just.
You definitely will.
Yeah, now you're on a watch list.
Lookout.
Yeah, now you're on a watch list.
As a matter of fact, clickety clack.
Oh man.
All right. Well, the next segment that I have set up is Fit to Fact. So we're skipping one of the things this evening and moving on to that.
I'm not reading that great one, Batsky. All right, bumper time now. I like this bumper. This one's my favorite out of this bit. All right.
Okay, so this week, one of these other things, I was looking for something else, and one of those little things that comes up and says, hey, did you know this person went from this to this? And I click on it, and then there's a whole stream of pictures for this. So this segment is celebrities that went from fit to fat. Who? What?
I think that's Cody's background.
Oh, can you hear him?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's like, what was
You're
that?
good, man. You're good.
Tell him to go in the room. No.
We just wanted to leave nobody out. Answer his question. He did ask the
Z,
question.
shut the fuck up. No, you're fine.
We got time to kill this week, so we're good.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, when do you want to do your tinfoil hat time? I just went on and went on.
It's all right.
Like, just
It's all right.
skipped
We'll
right
go
over
next.
it.
Yeah.
Awful.
Dude,
It's because he's so quiet now. You can't hear him.
everyone else can hear me fine. Snorkel, get the earwax out of your ears, old man. The future is
I
now.
need my prune juice before I do that.
They make things called hearing aids.
I usually try and do Bando segments at the beginning because I don't want him to get too, medicinal up before we do it.
Too late.
All right, so our first celebrity up here from Fit to Fat, Jessica Simpson. I had no idea that things had gone so awry.
You didn't know?
This
No.
is what happens when
Oh.
you eat too much chicken of the sea.
What?
If you would,
Oh, Lord. Yeah, Cordles would be too young to know that one.
Oh, is that fucking
She didn't know if tuna was or was
Tuna.
not a fish.
yeah,
What was that
oh,
name
dude,
of
that was
show?
her? Oh.
Was it like Nick and Jessica?
Yeah, Nick
what
and
was the name? I don't even remember what the name of that show was.
it was like
That's the
just
only thing I
married
remember
or
from-
Nick and Jessica just married or some shit.
I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, I remember that fiasco and just being like, okay, yeah, I that amount of dumb overwrites any amount of attractiveness.
Yeah, same here, and I gotta love it how like this is gonna be like mean to like bigger girls and stuff like that. But why do they always go to like animal print? Always
Yeah,
Camouflage.
don't do that.
camouflage.
It hides a lot.
And like obviously she's guesting on like a show right now and stuff, and I get like if that's what you like, we all like our own things and all that stuff. But it's like I don't know. To me, animal print, if you wear it, you don't go on like national TV show or somewhere and that stuff. That's the stuff you see like drunk moms at Marshalls, buying like, shoes for their kids wearing and stuff. I don't know. Just the
Also,
animal.
is her face photoshopped onto her own body in the first picture?
Probably.
I had questions about that too. I don't think it is, but it's like filtered to death.
It's jarring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
big
really
rig.
is.
Yeah.
It almost looks like Vandal if you squint.
This particular picture, and there's some guys in this segment that don't think that I'm only going to pick on women because that's not the case.
You're gonna got pictures of me.
But this is like that high school cheerleader chick from that you were just infatuated with because she was so hot, and then it turns into maybe somebody you might be able to date.
Well, this is the chick that you meet at the Applebee's
Yes,
bar.
so unattainable.
So unattainable.
This is the lady that proves my point that incels don't exist. Because if you can get with somebody, you can get with somebody.
Yeah. Well,
Spoken like a true thin guy.
Wow, somebody doesn't need to see my face cam ever. Vandal's seen me.
yeah, he's really tall.
He slammed the door in my face.
Cloudy says check out her Oink profile.
She would have an Oink profile. Fuck yeah. Make it happen.
And Cloudy wins tonight, so all the
all
dogs
the
we have.
points. All the
dogs.
points.
So Anthony had a segment a couple weeks back, Cody, where he made fake apps or whatever, and this was one of them. And like we were guessing that it was a real app. Like, is it a real app or is it a fake app? And he just showed the logo, and I was like, yeah, that's like when we're like, it's like Tinder, but for picking up like chubby chicks, you know.
Yeah, so it's
hell yeah.
I've made a bunch of different T-shirt designs for Oink. This one actually says "Big Girls Welcome" on it.
Yeah.
So somebody needs to develop the
I was
app.
like, so have you made the app yet?
Yeah, we just need to make the app.
I've been
We've made all
tweeting at
merchandise,
Elon Musk
no
for
app.
weeks. I'm just saying.
Can't hear you, Randall.
Oh, sorry. I said I've been tweeting at Elon Musk for weeks about this. We'll see.
You're like, where's the Oink app?
I'm nailing down the .com right now. So
Hells yeah.
No, you're like, so the only thing I really remember her from was the Dukes of Hazzard remake, that movie, which I know it was like stupid, but I kind of liked it as a child, like watching that. But I did know she got bigger because she was what was it? She was dating one of the quarterbacks for the Cowboys, and they like panned up to her like in the box, and like it seemed like every year it kept like going up a little bit. And I was like, oh, all right, you know.
Has Sewer Rug been sending her jam as well?
Tony Romo is the guy you're looking for there, but yeah.
Yeah, Tony Romo. I didn't know if anyone would know, so I was just like, yeah, he's a quarterback for the Cowboys.
I'm the only sports guy on this panel.
Gotcha.
It's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Sports and athletics. Yay!
I come for the food.
Sports ball.
Yeah.
You should watch me
Sports
review a movie about sports. It just goes deadly fucking silent.
I bet.
And
I
hey,
just stop doing it.
The baseball one where I'm like, is
Yeah.
it like Sandlot? Your face drops so hard.
I'm explaining this, and as I'm watching the replay, I just watch like the just blank stares on everybody
Yeah.
else on the panel while I'm talking about this. Like, never again. I'm sorry. I won't do that again. I promise. All right. So our next one up for this is a little Kelly Clarkson.
Oh yeah.
Why does she look like Avril Lavigne? And then look like she ate Avril Lavigne.
Oh, one thing I didn't tell you about the Jessica Simpson photo from before this came out of the same bunch. Above the small Jessica Simpson, it said that it was Kelly Clarkson. And I'm like,
what?
no, that's Jessica Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson's always had the same face. Like, you could tell the difference.
Yeah. Yeah,
And,
it does look like Avril Lavigne though.
It's the eyeliner.
It's weird.
Although if you couldn't see the MTV award in this, it would look like she was like best anal.
Oh my god.
I mean, it'd be the
Yeah,
same stance.
She looks real sweaty. Yeah. Best bukkake.
Oh wow.
Back in the early 2000s when hair gel was a thing. I don't miss it.
I used hair gel last week. It was gross.
Oh God.
And I guess the question would be on these, for me, I asked myself this question is, would I still date the larger one? And in both situations, fuck yeah.
Well, they're still babes.
Yeah.
The difference,
For sure.
like the last one, no. This one, yeah, she looks better. She doesn't look scary, like I'm gonna bite your throat off. I don't know.
Man,
I
Snorkel,
haven't
who
eaten
hurt
a
you?
cheeseburger in 6 weeks versus I've eaten a cheeseburger 6 seconds ago.
Well, it's like Drake said in that one song.
And the bigger they get, the more layers of clothes they put on, too. It's like, it doesn't matter. We can still see it, okay?
Well, it's like that
She's
Drake.
got a hoodie and a
But
shirt. And
no
a
cheetah
jacket.
print this time though.
That's true.
Definitely stayed away from that. Yeah.
Yeah, stay away from the cheetah print. And
She
it's like
took the
that.
mom jeans on,
yeah.
so kudos to that.
It's like that Drake song. You like a girl's BBW because I suck you up, then go get some lunch with you. Like,
Indeed. Can confirm Drake did say this.
Cody's like, I know that one.
I'm wondering if that belly button ring is now just like a giant anchor or something.
Oh
my God.
Hey, as long as it has a flared base, we're fine.
All about the flared base.
All
right,
about
this next one that comes up, I'm assuming you guys will know who this is.
Oh, Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
Jon Favreau.
That's Happy.
Now, fat and happy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be a much easier look to maintain than his previous one.
Yeah.
I
guess I didn't know he was.
I've never seen it before.
What is that first one from?
Yeah, that.
I don't know what this specific picture is from, but this is the size he was when he was in The Replacements.
I forgot about him being in that.
He was in The Replacement?
Yeah, he plays like the crazy linebacker.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen that. It's on Netflix. I think I might watch it soon, but
I did not realize that was the same. Wow. Yeah.
Well,
That's why I do these things, folks. I'm just trying to keep old movies alive. That's all it is.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, that's my stepmom's like favorite movie, so I've seen it a few times, but it's been a minute. But
I also got to point out that now I don't want to look at. This is like the only picture of a wet T-shirt I don't want to look at.
I like that he didn't get the tribal tattoo across his chest. He just went for the tribal tattoo T-shirt, though. So,
so like, why wear the shirt when you're swimming? I mean,
everyone's gonna see it.
Proud of it. Just take it off.
Yeah,
you're not hiding anything.
No, it's not with that tight of a white shirt.
This is not the wet T-shirt
like,
contest your homies want to see.
I have the same body style as that. Like, I don't wear a shirt when I swim because it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, why would you?
The swim shirt is a lost art, that's for sure.
Just don't do it.
I mean, it's different if you're like, bodyboarding or something. Like, you don't want to chafe, but like, obviously, that's not the case.
He is not bodyboarding. No.
This is him yelling at Spider-Man after banging Aunt May. Like,
have you ever seen guys this size in like a wetsuit too? It's the most hilarious thing.
Dude,
the most fun is when they try
wetsuit.
when they exit the water, when they're that size exiting the water with a wetsuit. It's a sight.
You know, and the sad thing is, when we talk about, like equal rights and equal stuff between men and women, when women get larger, they get attributes. When men get larger, they don't. When women get larger, they get bigger boobs and a fat ass. Like those are attributes I can deal with.
What you can get to. What are you talking about? Look at those titties. He went from a fucking A cup to a C cup.
But when we get bigger boobs and a fat ass,
beer belly,
it's not a good thing.
You guys have asses?
Somewhat,
quite a bit. More of a trunk.
Oh, I've seen Cody's, but Cody's got some donks.
More of a
What's he gonna do?
Me, but anyway,
what's he gonna do with all that junk?
I put it in my dump truck.
Next time I get a chance when Cody passes out in his underwear, I'm gonna do a TikTok of that Fergie song, "My Humps," and dance around Cody.
All right, I'll make sure to pass out next time.
Cody's just came over.
Yeah, it's like, all right, I'm here. Man, I'm tired. Oh.
I'm tired.
It's 3 p.m.
I mean, if guys gain weight and then they got larger penises from it, I'd be on board with that.
Oh, I'd be so on board with that.
Yeah. Instead, it just wants to go inside like a turtle head.
Well, we can't have it all.
It literally gets worse. So.
Can all our fat go to the dick? I'm going to sign a petition. Vandal, get with Elon Musk for that one. We're abandoning Oink now.
The worst part is I know he'd jump on that one super fast.
Unintended?
No.
All right, our next nominee here for Fit to Fat.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, Big Rick was just asking about this guy.
Fucking.
With his
oh, wait.
tattooed hairline,
What
like
the
he
fuck's
looks.
his name?
You got it. 50 Cent.
Spiegel? Or, no, Skeagol? Skeagol. All right, wait.
Skeagol.
Steven
Skeagol.
Seagal.
Colonel,
Steven
it's in chat.
Seagal.
It's right there.
I fused them together.
Steven Spiegel.
My precious
Spiegel. My
the
precious belly.
Is that a Spiegel? That's probably not even right.
Also, yeah, that hairline
Beagle.
is scary right
Steven
now.
Seagal, right? Have you seen do you watch like Tom Segura or Bert Kreischer? Have you seen like their dance videos where he dressed up as Steven Seagal and fucking did the whole dance video?
Two
So
Bears,
good.
One Cave is really
Yeah.
good.
Oh, it's so good.
How did his hairline get thicker, but his eyebrows get thinner?
He looks like he went in cahoots with Count Chocula and ate all the cereal. Like he looks like a vampire, but he like sucks the jelly out of donuts.
What was the Frankenstein cereal?
Frankenberry.
Frankenberry.
Frankenberry, yeah. He's Frankenberry and Count Chocula at once.
Yeah. Right now they're plotting to take out the Hamburglar so they can get all the burgers.
Yeah.
But you notice all these large guys actually look happier when they're big.
If that jacket was purple, he could just be
Grimace.
Grimace.
Grimace, yeah.
He's the new Russian Grimace since McDonald's pulled out. He's on the phone right now sealing the deal. He's like, oh,
Russian Grimace.
yeah. But he's wearing Adidas tracksuits and he's fucking running around stealing fucking cheeseburgers from Russians. Like,
Yeah, and that big puffy coat isn't helping him at all in that situation.
No.
the puffier you get, the puffier coat you get. You don't know that? I did that.
I mean, the camera adds 10 pounds, but he's got like 100 cameras on him right now. So
Yeah, it's no fear.
He's
Have you
smuggling.
seen- I know you enjoy the shitty movies too. Have you seen? You dabble, but like, have you seen the ones with him where he's like doing his bullshit kung fu as like that fat guy? So like, it's so ridiculous.
I've done several segments based on those.
No.
I'm sure you
Yes.
have.
he barely moves his hand, and the guy goes flying across the room. Yeah.
We did a game not that long ago where I just put 5 words up on there, and you had to tell me what the name of the Steven Seagal movie is, and I only had to change 2 of the words every time. I just put murder, death, kill on there, and it's that plus one other word,
Oh,
and that's a
dude.
Steven Seagal.
I
movie.
love that
Okay, you guys. I don't even know if you guys will know this person's name.
Oh yeah, fucking. She was married to Tim Allen. I can't. She was married to Tim Allen in that is that movie or whatever. Sorry, it's
Oh yeah.
that fucking Tim Allen
How
movie.
did I know her name?
And they were Christy something.
Allie?
Christy Alley, yeah, and she was in the movie. It's like the one.
Close.
It is Allie though, right?
Yeah.
Think you're very, very close. You're just putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Christy?
Is it Chrissy?
Kirsty.
Kirsty.
Yeah,
Kirsty Alley.
Yeah, she was in that movie with Tim Allen, and it was fucking the one where I think he was a lawyer or something. I can't remember exactly, but I watched it a bunch, and they went to the Amish farm.
Amish movie.
Yeah.
God damn, I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, that. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Remember what you're saying that I dabble in shitty movies? Sorry, go on.
But yeah,
That movie's so bad that none of us can remember what the name is.
I love that movie. And
Side note, I don't know why I'm thinking is Tim
One
Allen the dad in that shitty Tarzan movie?
Yes.
Yes,
Jungle
he
to
is.
Jungle.
Yeah.
I can remember the name of that movie.
He's also the dad
I
of a
don't-
shitty TV show.
Yeah. I mean, because besides the TV show, that's the only movie I've seen with him in it. I think.
The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus. That
Oh,
was what I was gonna
Fuck.
say. Yo.
Okay. Yeah. Who hasn't seen that? So my bad. Duh.
It's okay. That's why we like having you on, because I need somebody else to make fun.
oh, Ern got it for Richer or Poor. That was the name of the movie.
That's it. God,
Damn.
Gold star, buddy.
That
Gold
movie
fucking
was
star.
a bad movie that was good, though.
I sat here and could not think of what movie they were talking about. So that's brilliant. I can't believe that you love that movie.
I love that movie, man. Come on, I was a
What do you love about it?
It was just funny and it was stupid, you know. It was like the '90s stuff, like nothing made sense, but it all worked out. You know what I mean? And then like you get to go hang out with Amish people, and I was like, I grew up super poor, and I'd go visit family in like Utah and shit, and I was like, I could identify with this. I threw rocks in a field, like you know. But it was just those, you know, like those basic '90s, you know, movie things, you know. Everything works out in the end and all that stuff, and it's just like the bad comedy, and they're snarky with each other and all that stuff. But and then
see, my reference for her is Cheers.
Yeah,
I do like that she stayed at the same level of unattractiveness, no matter which picture you look at.
It's been a long time for me, Snorkel. I'm starting to think Steven Seagal looks good, so that it's.
Luckily, he wasn't in a purple coat. You wouldn't be on the show right now.
I spent my time with these pictures before I got on.
Cloudy says those are some solid kinkles. Homicidal
and
says.
Last, but unfortunate, not least on this one, and Vandal's not going to like me for this one, but
yeah.
I mean,
he still got, for an old man, he still got it.
Obviously, comparatively, like, you know, bodybuilder versus him being in his 70s or something.
Yeah,
fucking like 90s. Yeah,
he might be almost. He's probably knocking on 80, but
he could still.
He doesn't look that bad.
He'd still be able to pop your head off.
How old he is, I'd say.
Yeah,
I'm jealous of his hairline, so I mean, there's that.
That's true.
That motherfucker kept that.
Well, it's like at his age, most people you see through their skin. Like,
I'm not saying that comparatively as age, he looks good.
Yeah,
but I did not know that he had moved to this level of, you know.
Right now, he looks like he sells vape juice.
He's 74.
Wow. Yeah, for 74, no, but kudos, go you. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dead and buried by that age. So
the way he's standing at 70, yeah,
nice.
I'm thinking 60. Then I'm out.
I look at 35, what he looks like at 70 without the arm muscles.
Right. Yeah, I got that same flab, but not that neck muscle. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm 25, and I probably look. Well, I look worse than that.
Yeah. Cloudy says his stomach looks like a sad face.
It does. That stomach has seen some shit.
Homicidal says roids versus the Governator.
Aliens. Predators. Well, mostly predators, actually.
Ern says he's seen dudes his age that are still ripped. He looks like shit compared to what he could look like. Yeah. But then again, he doesn't have to do anything for the rest of his life. Like, ever.
Yeah, no, he's happy.
Oh, yeah.
Could you imagine, though, that life, like the life he lived from fucking being in Austria to coming to the States and then being in movies and the governor of California? You know what I mean? Like,
I'd just like to thank Arnold Schwarzenegger for proving that Vandal is actually intelligent. He got the country right.
there's a few things I know.
Fantastic. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just a little bit of fun. Like I said, that's just something that kind of popped up in stuff that I was looking for this week, and I just didn't realize that some of those actors had went so far so fast. So just a little bit of fun for us this evening. Nothing too exciting. But what is really, really exciting is tinfoil hat time, and I think
we'll see.
All right. Why he's in a tunnel right now?
No, I haven't changed this picture. I've been lazy, but I'm going to change it while this thing's playing.
Oh, okay. Just wondering.
It's going to take a second.
He's had the same background for 3 weeks. So
I love how on Zoom the text is correct, but on YouTube it's weird.
Yeah.
All right.
Next time you gotta make one that has eye holes.
I actually thought about that.
Like he's a character on Fat Albert.
Yeah.
All right, so to this week's tinfoil hat time, we're gonna get into it here in a second. I was sitting around and I was thinking, something that you take for granted every day, and you never really think about it too much. Everyone does it. I mean, like most people do it, unless you just don't. I need to like live somewhere. That's it. But like you take a shower or a bath, right? Like at least once a week, maybe. Twice a week, whatever,
Showers.
or
No
every
bath,
day,
yeah,
shower,
always.
bath, whatever it is. And you see how like there's always like stuff going on. So, anyways, let me move this over, and so we all have a hard day. We get down to Flavortown, and like we're out there, enjoying ourselves, and we need to take a shower, or you're out there and you're in like your garden or whatever, and you're a white girl that buys a bunch of plants and you never water them, so they attack you back. It sucks for you guys. You guys got to catch up to the fucking pictures. Anyways, and like your plant your plant gets mad for not watering it, attacks you, and you gotta you get dirty, so you gotta take a shower. So you sit there, you're taking a shower like you see Fez here doing or whatever. And you're just chilling there vibing. And so the other day, like I pulled my back out at work, and I had I couldn't, like, I took medicine, I did the patch, it didn't work. So I was like, take an Epsom bath, an Epsom salt bath. And I don't take baths very often, like at all, because like I think it's a waste of time, because you can't just get in and get out. Like you sit there and then you pee in it like 5-6 times. You know what I mean? And then like you're like, oh cool, now I'm splashed around in my pee, and then the water gets cold real fast, and like they're never big enough for anyone over 5'4". Either you're like from like your chest up sticking out, or your feet sticking out. So anyways, I was sitting there and I was thinking about this, and they always have all this stuff going on. So when I was in there thinking about it, are we actually giant loofahs that are being used by big soap and big bath, to actually, pleasure these bathtubs and like get them high, because they always sell these things like this picture that's going to pop up for you guys shortly. It's like Coco Chanel soap, this really expensive soap with all these weird like minerals and shit or whatever in it, and all this different stuff like that. And it's like it's just a giant money grab, because like this right here is the thing I actually found on the internet researching. Hello, wake up sheep. Stay woke. I found this on Google, and this bath bomb cost $50,000. Could you imagine paying $50,000 for a bath bomb? Like I can't even imagine using a bath bomb normally for myself. I mean, do you guys use bath bombs? I mean, I'm guessing everyone here is a shower person.
Yeah.
I can't fit in a bathtub. So
yeah, I'm not getting in the bathtub. It's human soup.
Okay. So
I mean, literally, I could probably put like 2 inches of water, and it would still flow over the side. So definitely not doing the bath thing. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Does it count if your drain clogs up and you're kind of splashing around while you're taking a shower?
yeah, that's about the level of my bath.
I think that's what they always talked
if that's
about.
The case, then I had a bath the other day.
Actually,
That's called a shaft.
Yeah.
Half shower, half bath.
I think that's what they always talk about in the Bible about washing Jesus' feet. So maybe you're Jesus, dude. You have the beard. You're white.
I thought Jesus wasn't white or something.
Yeah, Jesus was not
Didn't
white.
that change recently?
Well, it depends on like what side of the country you're asking. But anyways, so obviously no one here on the panel uses
We're
bath
asking the Bible
bombs.
here,
Yeah.
okay?
Not even for a bath bong, says Dan Boyle. So when you think about it, like there's all these expensive shit they're trying to get you to do, you know what I mean? Like bath bombs or these soaps, and they have like all these micro beads, and are micro beads inside soaps actually cameras that the government's using to watch you? Like, have you guys ever thought about that? Because like they're like microbeads are polluting our ocean, but you could still buy them everywhere, and stuff like this. And they have like vegan ones or whatever that are made out of like tip milk or something. Shout out to the moms out there that can't get breast milk or something. I watched the news yesterday or something. Anyways, so you got these microbes and shit watching you and all that stuff. But when you think about it, it's got all these chemicals and stuff like this. And we watch TV shows and movies and all this stuff about like things that are like inanimate objects being sentient beings. Like I just said, cars, like the movie Cars or something, or like Monsters Inc., and all this kind of stuff. I don't know if that's the same exact, thing, whatever, platitudes. So anyways, it had me thinking about it. Like, so are like baths getting all these chemicals, and then do they go and they get high? And like, if you don't clean your bath, because think about it, it's bath soap you're using and these things that clean you, but why don't they clean the bath? You got to clean the bath after. But if you don't clean your bath, it looks like this picture you see here. This bath fell down a bad road right here, and someone took all these bath bomb things in it. And I'm totally not making this up. This is real or something. And this happened, and this bath got addicted to it, and all these chemicals are in it. And so you think about it. These poor baths are going on, and they're inanimate objects that can't talk to us, and then they have to go out there, and then we don't wash ourselves them anymore. We start taking more showers, and these baths have to go, and they have to get other jobs to find their stuff, So they go and they work in truck stops. These baths are out there letting these truckers go inside of them and wash them and all this stuff, chasing that thrill. Because if you think about it, if you go to the truck stop bathroom, you're probably using a lot of soap because it's fucking gross, right? And then like these baths are just getting extra high off this bath soap. And so is this a conspiracy that's going around? That big bath and big soap is over here fucking up your bathtubs, making double money because they sell you bath that you wash yourself in, and they sell you stuff that you clean your stuff in, like clean your bath in. So if you go and you think about it, like they're sitting there and they're like this picture I found right here. It's totally real picture. This is not from a stock photo at all. It says stock on it, but they're fucking, the librarians are lying to you. They're trying to lie to you and push this narrative that bath soap's not hurting anyone. Because look at it. They're right here laughing. This guy with the dunce cap. And you know what he did? You know what this guy did? He invested in sandals, not soap. And they're like, haha, what a fucking idiot. This bath soap stuff's getting us hella rich. And they go right here and they have pictures like, look at this guy. He's in a suit and he's holding up money. Obviously he's evil. He has to be evil. So he's a bath soap exec. You know what I mean? Look at him. He has no hair on his head. His head's all shaved. Doesn't look like he has any hair on his body. He's not taking baths anywhere. He's just, wiping it all off with baby wipes and clogging up toilets, helping out big toilet. But I just want to bring this to your guys' attention because is this real? Did I just take 20 minutes of my time yesterday to put this together for you? Or is this something that's actually fucking happening? It's up to you to decide. It's really up to you to decide, guys. I just hope I brought some light to this because it's dangerous out there for a young bath to go out there and find these things. And then now they're banning, like certain stuff that you can use in it. And these baths need this because we got them hooked on it and we have to take care of them afterwards. But anyways, guys, that has been tonight's tinfoil hat time.
So if you wanted to combine two things, so like a bar of soap with the center of it being Comet. So when you used up all the soap, then the Comet scrub would hit the bath, and you could use that to clean up.
See, you can't say stuff like that on here because they're going to find you.
Not double dipping on us.
Remember that guy that made the engine that ran on water and then he disappeared? Anthony, you can't talk about that on here.
So I just bathe in bleach.
That's fair.
Two for one.
Two for one.
Point, I'm about to go gargle with bleach after listening to this one.
That was
I think if my bathtub could talk, it would say, "Please stop peeing in me and using me after you take a big shit." Sure, that's what it would say.
Sewer Rug says soap is actually porcelain drugs. You smell like Irish Spring to get the tub of buzz. See what I'm saying? It's mentholated. That's menthol soap.
And they're getting the term like bath salts came from.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. See, look, I'm already opening your brown eye right now.
Oh god.
Joke's on you, brown eye's been open.
Yeah.
I'm an advocate for flared bases, y'all.
Gonna make your brown eye goo. Anyway, yeah, wow.
But yeah, if you think about it, it's an endless money pit, and then we're getting these young baths hooked on it. But Anthony, I think you said you had something you wanted to talk about in the context of tinfoil hat time.
Yeah, completely different topic altogether from this because God, as much as I'm enthralled in this one, mine's not really any better. Trust me. But,
great.
No, but one last question about the bath thing before we move on from that. As Americans have grown in size, why have bathtubs pretty much stayed the same? And number two, why does it seem like the largest bathtubs are always installed in mobile homes? Like it's an option to get that big fucking tub in a mobile home, but yet regular houses get the same run-of-the-mill little fucking.
People are getting mobile homes.
So yeah, well, that and most people that live in, and if you think about it, most people that live in mobile homes are probably taking a shower with their cousin. So it's easier to fit two of them in there.
Room for parties.
Don't ask him for the source on that, Quirtle. He'll provide the source.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll move on to the other topic that I thought covered this as well. I don't know if this is a business idea or if this is a tinfoil hat time thing, but it kind of goes together. So for the past couple of weeks, I have been way away from sugar. I haven't eaten any candy bars, no cake, no nothing like that, and it's a fucking struggle. Okay, I'm not giving up carbs altogether. I'm still eating like a hamburger bun, but instead of eating 2 hamburger buns, I put 2 patties on 1 bun. I'm trying to cut this down a little bit because it's just getting.
Fuck yeah.
My knee is killing me, and I got to get some of this weight off my fucking knee. That's what's going on with this. But I thought, what would inspire heavy-set guys to lose weight? Okay, because one of the things that heavy-set guys don't get very much of is play. And I thought, what if there was a weight loss program that every time you lost a certain amount of weight, you got a release? Like there, this might work in Nevada, where, you lose, 25 pounds and you get
Sign me up.
you lose 50 pounds and you get a, little fellatio, that would encourage me to lose weight faster. That's all I'm saying. And I don't know why something like this doesn't exist for ladies. You can get fucked anytime you want. I don't care how big you are. And obviously from the other segment we talked about, that's pretty much the case. But guys that look like me don't get that kind of, stuff. And so what happens is you get more depressed and then you eat more. And then the cycle is just horrible because it goes completely the wrong way. But if there was some kind of encouragement, like The Biggest Loser, but, porn style, I think that might work out a little bit better.
Well, you got to pitch it to Bing Bros. But I think in a sense, there is something like that already in place. Not quite as grandiose as, getting it for free, but I'm sure you get a discount every.
Oh, I'm not saying getting it for free. This would be an expensive Weight Watchers to join up.
Well, here's the thing. It's like if you were to approach a prostitute after you were feeling proud of yourself, your price would probably go down every 25 pounds.
Believe it or not, Vandal, here in Ohio, there aren't flyers out everywhere that tells you where to do that.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's not hard to find.
Prostitutes are scary.
They pull out the scale and they're like, "All right, step on, buddy." They're like, "Fucking $275." Oh,
in Vegas,
it's gonna be $400.
In Vegas, you've got a selection of prostitutes. In Ohio, you got one lady with
fucking
2
go
teeth.
down to Tropicana like any time of the day. Like.
You can't do that in Ohio.
There's a reason why there's a weekly motel on like every 10 blocks out here, like, or a daily hotel.
No, I understand. I've been to strip clubs I've been to strip clubs in Ohio where we passed around one girl, and it wasn't a good one. He was the only one working.
What I'm getting from this, Anthony, is you need to move to Vegas and sign up for Vandal's weight loss routine.
I mean, maybe it's a business I need to go out there and start. I don't know. But I think, like, as soon as I said it, Gordle's like, I'm on board. Let's do that shit.
If it's, see, I mean, it's kind of like you're kind of doing it for the same reasons. Where, like, you're like, oh, I want to lose weight. So, like, chicks will fucking start flowing in, whatever. But like if it was that case where it's like guaranteed, or it's like, oh, you lose fucking 10 pounds or 20 pounds, whatever, like
that's called being married.
How much of an encouragement would that be? A lot, I think.
Well,
I gotta tell you, my forearm is fucking sore.
You would say that
every
now.
Time you stop eating sugar, that part of your brain that's triggered by that, the only other thing that triggers it is the other thing. So you got a choice. Like I gotta wash socks this week because I'm out.
So you've just
become ambidextrous. Switch up your grip every once in a while.
Yeah, you
gotta
go with the hammer stroke.
Have you?
Here's the other issue. Okay, when the belly reaches a certain diameter, your arms are only so long.
Oh my god!
Okay,
get a stationary.
Because with my girth, even if my penis was 13 inches long, it's still not long enough to reach past the belly. Okay, that's just part of the problem.
Okay, well,
maybe you should do it for that reason.
The grip, hump a pillow. Work on those ab muscles by humping a pillow.
Hump a pillow.
Put a suction cup on a flashlight on the back.
It's really weird.
Put a suction cup on the back of a flashlight.
Chicks is scary.
Cloudy has it figured out.
Go ahead.
Cordell's wondering how you hump a pillow, right?
Cloudy says.
I mean, obviously, I assume it's what Gave
Man,
him
you
the
sound
name,
like
the
a
title and
politician.
tales.
There's
But-
body pillows that are sold expressly for that purpose. It's not a fun thing to know about.
Sewer Rug says a 24-hour fitness live the routinely in certain trainers. And then Cloudy says you earn oink points for every pound you lose.
Oh,
Boom.
yeah. There we go. Tied in with our
All right.
app.
What okay, meet you in the middle ground here. What if there were chicks that were like wanted to lose weight as well, and you had an app where you team up with them to work out, and if you guys like each other, kind of like a Tinder or whatever, you work out together, and if you're feeling it, you fool around.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, working out together is like, it sucks. It does. Like, I don't like. It takes a certain kind of couple that like want to work out together. I don't know. At least in
It's
my
not that
opinion.
kind of working out.
Yeah,
okay?
and so
That's not
Cody,
what he's talking
yeah,
about.
and Cody's being the 5th dentist right now.
I'm just saying.
I
And it's
and
okay.
In
I
all
understand what
honesty,
you're
that
saying.
is my workout. I
That's
turn the
fair.
AC off and sweat it out, and I'm like, okay, I worked out today. Lately, I've been working out about 4 or 5 times a day. Really putting in those reps.
Nice.
So by the way, our show is sponsored by Adam and Eve. Use our code, you get 25%
You
off
get
your first
10%
order.
off.
Yeah,
I swear, Adam and Eve, you can enter any code and get 10% off at this
Pretty
point.
much.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I think about when I'm home by myself and for long periods of time, and those are the kind of ideas that I come up with. So, yeah, I just think it would work.
The Oink app has mutated. Ern gave us our catchphrase.
Yeah.
Oink till you boink.
Oink till you boink.
So, I mean,
I kind of like "Show me your O face" for my tagline, but yeah, we can work on other things.
Big Rick says, I'm wrong because when you have a few drinks or a burger, she'd bitch and whine at you. Big Rick, maybe you're just not as cool as you are when you think you are when you're drunk.
I think that
Sounds like
he
he's
has
pretty
a
fucked up
burger
right
shed.
Well, let's just put it this way: I think I'd rather have a real Debbie than a little Debbie.
I'm sure they can make that for you.
I mean, Anthony, if you've got no restrictions, I can
real
hook you up
dolls.
with my mom.
Yeah, just whatever you do, promise me you will never do the robot doll thing, because I went in on a guy on Facebook for 2 weeks straight because people kept replying to it in a comment section where this guy was talking about rights for
still want
fuck
a real
dolls.
doll, but I want to blame my problems on her. I want to sit her on the couch and when I'm out of nachos, be like, "Bitch, why'd you eat all the nachos?" I don't want to have sex with it, but I want to blame everything in my life on a sex.
Carpool
It's like
lane.
when you rip one, you blame the dog.
Yeah,
Like,
blame the sex.
that was
doll.
fucking Sally, you bitch.
Why the fuck you gotta make me look bad in front of company?
Or get the Alexa speaker to play through its vagina.
If you listen closely, you can hear the ocean.
Yeah, put the ocean app on.
And some poor chump puts their head up there. Oh, but you can hear the ocean.
You stick some like the chicken of the sea in there. It's like, oh, you can smell it too.
It's just the fucking like Titanic theme. So like,
But with the shitty recorder version.
the shitty recorder. Just fucking- the elementary school like
Yeah, hot cross
Recorder.
buns.
Yeah. I mean, if the robot doll could give me a hand job and then play "Hard to Handle" from the Black Crows at the same time, that'd be cool. I'd be on board with that.
It's like
I have really wanted to review this movie, and I keep pushing it down the list. But it's like Lars and the Real Girl, and it's it's the guy from The Notebook. I can't think of what his name is at the moment. Ryan Gosling. It's a weird movie. One of these times I'll get into it, but it has to do with him ordering a sex doll.
And it is
Blade
very much
Runner.
based on a true story.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not Blade Runner.
I mean, I'm waiting for Korea to get a little bit better in the animatronic department.
Could you imagine
Oh,
getting
yeah,
your
yeah,
dick
yeah.
chopped
Out,
off?
to Vegas in January. I might try out this weight loss program to see how it goes.
You could definitely fit more girls in the picture.
Like I'm going through a 1-day weight loss program where
I'm going to be there for like a week, so I want to give it a try, you know.
So I've lost 1 pound every day. So I'm going to need you, and you. Not you. Go away.
Yeah, we got to do a test. Are more girls helpful and losing more weight, we'll have to do some tests.
It's for science, really.
We could use
right,
it and do it as a
yeah.
segment. And you can ask them. You know what I mean? Like,
You cut out there. I didn't hear the whole
we
thing.
can do it as a segment, and you can ask. We can ask them when we go. If we go to AVN, we can ask them or whatever, and use it as a segment, and we'll see how long until we get beat up by bodyguards for filming without paying.
Those ain't bodyguards. Those are pimps.
Yeah, and I'm buying
They
the
flick back.
VIP business package for that trip, so I can film all.
Well, if they make a sex doll, I just want them to put a hot dog warmer in the butthole. Could you imagine, like, you're banging your sex doll, and it's like your Uber's on the way, like.
Fucking hot dog falls out. Oh yeah.
Breakfast in a bang.
I'm glad you guys can use stuff like that. Like, a lot of times I have to coax a little guy just to come out far enough for me to see it. So, yeah.
But you can still see it. That is good. You are not as bad as some people.
In the mirror,
There are some people that still can't see it in the mirror. That one dude that's like 700 pounds. Woo!
I guess it's not as bad as eating drywall.
So anyway, that was my little take on the tinfoil hat time. Totally different than what we were talking about.
Yours is at least plausible. Vandals makes my head hurt.
It's because you had to think about something for once.
Getting high.
Yeah, you had to think about something for
Never
once.
worried about it ever.
You're welcome.
I'll continue to not worry about it.
You don't even
The
want to hear what they do with
body
the
wash and bathroom cleaner combo.
Yeah. You don't want to hear
No,
about what they do with
plus.
your hair in the drain. There's clones of you running around in a robot field somewhere, Area 51, man.
Absolutely.
That's why there's no bathtubs on an army base. Okay.
All right, you guys want to get on to the last game that we have for tonight?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ah, jeez.
All right, hits.
Easy
It's
one.
not. It's not boat parts.
Oh no, it's
it's
not.
not.
No, it's
Oh,
not
no,
boat
it's
parts.
parts.
Everyone on the panel
We
hates
finally
it.
got to do that every other week. Now I don't have to do that.
Yes.
Yes.
Cody,
Okay.
So I picked the rest. All right.
Yeah.
I guess
Myself and Ern are
won't see
gonna
you guys
riot.
next week then.
Yeah,
No
me,
boat parts.
me and Ern are gonna riot, but that's about it.
the bumper is running, and Cody's like, "Oh, I'll come back now."
That was the one factor.
All right, we're good.
All right, so the last game we're going to play for tonight is Hits or Bullshits. This game basically is I'm going to put up an album cover, and you just have to tell me whether this is a real album cover or just something that I designed and made up. This time, unfortunately for Snorkel, we're doing like 90s Christian punk.
God damn it!
Christian punk?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I swear to fucking Christ, if you have Newsboys on there, I'm gonna. I'm
No,
gonna lose it. Okay.
I was going to
Okay,
put
good.
Newsboys, but I'm like, that's just too easy. Everybody's going to know.
Thank you.
I picked out more than I actually used because there were just some that I'm like, Snorkel will know. I'm going to have to make him go last every time. Like
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I was gonna put Petra up here, and then I was gonna, Carmen.
DC talk.
Yeah, DC Talk was close. I couldn't really find a good DC Talk picture that wasn't the only one that everybody knows. So
The
but
fucking
no.
yeah, that album, the gold and black one. Yeah.
Now, if we can, let's let Snorkel answer last because I'm sure he'll probably know at least one of these in this group, and the other people have no idea. So
Don't worry, Vandal always goes first. So.
So our first one up for hits or bullshits, 90-pound wuss. 90-pound wuss. So is this a real album cover or is this just something I made?
Does this say Punk Not Dead? Is that what the shirt
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
says?
And Vandal can tell you that my work is becoming better and better all the time. So
I'm assuming. Am I going or is
Go ahead.
Michael, or fucking whoever?
hey, you're the guest. You know, you can go first.
I don't know. This. I'm gonna say this is fake, but it is interesting.
So you're saying this is bullshits?
Yeah, this is bullshit.
I think it's real. And because
looks like a kid's book.
Yeah, it looks like a kid's book. I think it's real because they didn't say DEAD. They did DED, and censorship's huge. And they said Christian punk rock. And the fact that he doesn't have a guitar in it, there's a fucking drum set. And unless Anthony did pretty good on this, it definitely looks like a picture someone took of a product because of the glare on the top of it. Looks like a plastic, and then it gets darker as it goes down from like a light reflection. And he's picking his nose, and this is like talking about a kid being a wuss because he doesn't want to be like a Christian, but he wants to be a punk rock. He doesn't know what it's doing, blah, blah, blah. And there's not one studded bracelet on his wrist. So I'm saying this is real hit Christian punk rock.
Yeah, I don't know, Corey, you haven't been here in a little while, but he picks apart my pictures like crazy. And he gives me the backhanded compliment of, if you did this, it's pretty good.
Yeah. He brought it, it looks like someone took a picture of a product because of the lighting. I was like, oh, whoa, dude. Oh, shit.
Don't forget about Abacadabra.
There's no price tag on this one, though. So
no, never again will there ever be a price tag.
Well, it's because it's in the library at the church.
Yeah, and these never sold in a place where they needed price tags, I'm going to guess. But anyway, so Snorkel, you're welcome to go.
This is a real band.
Anything in chat?
Yeah, everyone's saying it's real. Looks like a kid's book says earn. Cloudy says real. Amasato says real. Sewer Rex says looks about right for a Christian pop punk. David Moe says it's hits. And Big Rick says hits. Looks too fake to be bullshit.
Fair enough. And most of you guys are correct. This is definitely a hits.
I gotta Google it now.
I'm just kind of waiting for Snorkel to go, yeah, I used to own this album, or yes, I have listened to this.
They had a song called Daylight Savings Time or something like that. It was terrible. It was bad.
Wow, they don't look like anything in the kid in it either. 90 Pound West was an American punk rock band formed in Port Angeles, Washington, signed Tooth and Nail. And yeah, they did several tours. And their first album came out in 1994.
God, I wish Cordles would have been here for the celebrity one that we did not long ago. That was great. Okay, so our next one up here for hits or bullshits is Holy Punk. Holy Punk.
Shit. Holy Punk. I mean, I don't know.
The best part about these games, I love this part of it right here, where it's like this game means nothing, the points don't matter, but yet it's like a struggle to get me
right.
I was like,
everybody wants to be right.
It's like a fucking skeleton, but he's throwing a peace sign and he's got a peace patch on, and he's just like, fucking, it's just so confusing. I don't know. I'll say it's real, I guess. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's real. It's hits. It's bangers. Those are bangers right there. Not even hits.
Would you say it's bussin'?
Hey, I once tried to do the fucking Hank Hill.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try it. I'll fuck it up.
It's 6 a.m. and already them Holy Punks ain't right.
I'm gonna
go ahead, Vandal.
I'm gonna say it's real, and I'm gonna pick it apart because the American flag's crossed out with an X. It's got a peace sign, and he's throwing up a peace thing. I was never a punk rocker. I'm never gonna claim that, but I used to go to punk shows all the time. Like this chick that used to be my friend and all this stuff. We used to go casualty shows, and I get this mainstream punk and all this blah, blah, blah. We used to go to a bunch of shows. But I'm saying this is a real Japanese punk band because they have the American thing crossed out. They have the peace thing, and I'm guessing it's Japanese at the bottom. It's written out. And Holy Punk sounds like something a Japanese punk band would call themselves because there's this all Japanese girl punk band I used to fucking love, and I can't remember their name, unfortunately. I used to see them all the time at Beauty Bar, and this definitely looks like something they would do because Japanese punk is a little bit different than a lot of stuff, and the whole American flag crossed out and then the peace sign patch on the thing right there it's definitely something I think would be real. And if not, you did a good job on this, Anthony.
It's that backhanded fucking compliment. God damn you. This is real unless you did it, and then it's okay.
No,
Anyway,
I didn't say that.
That's funny. Snorkel, you're welcome to answer. We can do chat, whatever you'd like.
I'm going to say fake because that skull is far too demonic, as my mother would say, as she's banging 3 other dudes for their crack money. So I'm going to go with fake.
Jesus Christ.
Far too demonic. Hey, we got to get that skull just demonic enough.
She wouldn't let me play D&D because it taught people how to be demonic.
I wasn't allowed to watch He-Man because Jesus is the master of the universe.
Meanwhile, she's got like 40 STDs and going through bankruptcy for her 3rd time. Yeah, exactly that. So I'm going to go up on board as saying fake.
I wasn't allowed to listen to Van Halen jump because it was separate.
That's how the devil gets you, Anthony. That's how the devil gets you.
And then in like 8th grade in music class, they were teaching us how to play piano to that song.
Hell yeah.
All right, so chat, we got Cloudy says, I was thinking the same thing, Vandal. Big Rick says, would you say it's buzzin'? How does he dad joke in a chat?
Wow. How does he not know what but never mind. Moving on.
Sewer Rug says, holy punk, they toured with Rockin' Prayers. Hit. David Mull says this is off of a bubblegum wrapper. And then Ern says real Christians would think a peace sign is punk.
No, punk rock,
they
not
do.
rapping.
And yeah, Cloudy says real, why isn't my scroller working? And David Moyle says hits. So Almacidal says fake. Anarchy slang is wrong.
All right, well, I made this one.
Damn.
The peace sign is an upside down broken cross, which invites the devil into your heart.
Can't have
No
it.
Christian would ever use a peace sign.
No, they wouldn't.
Things I remember from being a traumatized teenager for 100, Alex.
All right.
I'm such a poser too, because I was like, oh hell yeah, this is real Japanese shit. Look at all this. Look at my experience, you know. And then like,
yeah, somebody put the Japanese writing on the bottom. Woo!
Yeah, you got me.
Price tag, bitches.
But if you did this,
no price tag.
So wait. Is this a shirt you can get on Shein?
No, this is an image I made.
Oh,
so,
damn. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you need to send the files now because this is making a damn good hoodie.
Yeah, that would be a cool shirt.
We can change the name at the top.
No, fuck that. Leave it.
Holy hits.
I mean, what a stupid name for a fucking punk band, too. It's like, oh, that's the only reason I thought I could get you guys on this one is because like Christian albums have like some of the worst names for bands, and it's like they're trying to be cool, but they know they can't be too cool or it doesn't, work with the genre, and So yeah, this is just something I made up, and I ran that fucking background through a hellacious bunch of filters to try and get that. I blurred the image just a tad to make it look like it was somebody took the picture. You don't understand, Court. When I trick Vandal, it's like the highlight of my fucking week, especially on this particular game. All right, the next one up. One bad pig, swine flu.
Swine flu.
Let Quirtle's answer first because I know where you're going with this.
Well, okay, which one's the band name and which one's the album name? Is it Swine Flu is the band?
Let's say One Bad Pig is the band name. Swine Flu is the album name.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck?
Come on, Lando, give us an answer.
Shit. All right, I'm gonna say it's fake.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fake.
Any particular reason, or just?
It's just shit. It seems kind of fucking whack.
I mean, if I made it, it's pretty good, but otherwise, it's fake.
Yeah, no, it's good. But like, it's just like
It is
I don't
whack.
know. Would you make this If you were like, someone was like, "Hey, make me an album cover," would you make that?
Well, pigs have kind of been a source of entertainment for us lately, so
All right, that's fair.
maybe I would. All right, there, Vandalicious. What are you thinking?
Oh, it's definitely fake. You stole this screen cap from one of those Disney Channel commercials. Or like, I'm the one bad pig. Welcome to Disney. And they're like, wee, wee, wee. And the kids are in the background. No, the lighting gives it off for me on the skateboard. It looks like so you see the shadow that even the small amount of trucks are given, and then like everything's super bright. And I get it, you could do that in After Edit, but if this is supposed to be 90s, like you're trying to make it feel like, I don't think they would have did it back then.
You know how long it took me to put those fucking cross earrings on that goddamn pig?
Yeah, it's funny too because I was gonna say like even like I get it, like they're punk Christians, but like they wouldn't even advocate for earrings. Come on, on a man. Oh.
All right, Snorkel, what are you thinking?
This is 100% real. They were Baptist ministers.
Anything in the chat?
Yeah, Big Rick says it's hits. Homicidal says it's bullshit. David Moyle says fake, or this segment was built around this picture.
It probably was.
Ern says bullshit. Ursula Rex says has to be fake. This is too much. Cloudy says bullshit. And then Big Rick says you're loving the Oink theme. And Great One Basky says looks like a rub-on tattoo from the 80s.
With LSD in it. Anyway, this is
actually, no way.
David Moyle hit it on the nose with the segment was built around it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I start going through an album category when I'm looking at images, and then sometimes something will just shout out to me, and it's like, that is terrible. Like, they could have done such a better job of making this. Like, all right, let me find a skateboarder's jumping picture that I can use for the background of this. And then, yeah, it's just like the light. You're right, Chris. The lighting is off.
Yeah.
Like, the shading doesn't work. But this is the kind of artwork you got from Christian albums.
This is a cut scene from
on the pig's ears.
This is a cut scene from fucking Pauly Shore movie Biodome.
Got Vandal to think it wasn't real.
Yeah, this looks like a cut scene from the movie Biodome with Pauly Shore, like the in between scenes, like. But I looked them up. One Bag Pig is a Christian punk and metal crossover band from Austin, Texas, which formed in 1985. The Encyclopedia of Contemporary Christian Music describes them as quite possibly the most popular hard punk act to ever arise within the Christian music scene. So you know what? I was right on this because they're Christian punk, so it's fake. It's fake. It's fake punk.
It's fake punk.
Yeah, but their years though are insane. So they were active from 85 to 94, then just 2000, and then 2002. And then again in 2005, and then from 2016 to present. But
wait, what?
Yeah, and then if you like the names of these guys make so much sense. We're getting the band. This is like worse than the fucking Expendables movies. This is Expendable movies of Christian punk. Casey Womack, Paul Kupek, Philip Owens, Daniel Tusek, I'm guessing, Lee Haley. Past members, Brian Streak Wheeler, Kevin Phelan, John Taylor, Phil Helms. Like, if
you know how you can tell they're all white?
Yeah, if you were to describe these guys, if these names are on the TV in the background playing and someone said these names, I'd be like, who the fuck put golf on? But yeah, so I guess...
I think it was like the swine flu part. I was like, surely they wouldn't put their fucking thing like that. I mean, I guess it makes sense if their name is One Bad Pig.
No, it's a ridiculous genre to try and put into Christian music. And this is going to sound awful, but normally bands that don't make it mainstream go Christian music so that they can maybe make it.
Yep.
You know, so there's a lot of pretend. Like Stryper's a notorious one for doing that shit. Like they're not a good band, but the Christian kids loved them because it was the hardest rock that they were allowed to listen to. I think
That's
this
how
is
DC Talk happened. DC Talk was the same way.
DC Talk is a rap group that has two white guys in it.
Yeah. No. And they couldn't
like
cut
Christian.
it, so they went Christian.
It's almost like there shouldn't be a genre that's called Christian because it's fucking trash. Like,
if there wasn't, then I wouldn't be able to listen to any music when I was a kid.
Yeah, me neither. Newsboys
Right.
was the only album I was allowed to listen to at home.
I got my ass beat for having a DMX cassette tape. Like I had a
Although that breakfast song was a bop.
yeah. But yeah,
It was
these
more like an bop.
apparently, I mean, it's Christian radio, so take it with a grain of Hallmark.
Hanson.
But yeah, it's Hanson. They reached number 10 in the Christian Billboard radios in 1995 and 96, respectively.
Right behind Amy Grant and Michael W. Smith.
Yeah.
Just horrible.
William Johnson.
Just see, they don't even know those names. I know Snorkel knows those names, but yeah, Amy Grant's like probably one of
Grant. Yeah.
She would be like
She's a staple.
She's a Donny
really
and
is,
Osmond.
absolutely. She's like the Celine Dion level in Christian.
Oh, fuck.
Like that's where people hold her up. She did a secular song with John Scott or somebody anyway, and they like wanted to blackball her for it. And it's like, what? Like one fucking song? And yeah, it's like it was a big deal.
She was straying from her path.
So does that mean like One Bag Pig is like the Skrillex of fucking Christian music?
How can you be punk and you're rebelling against all authority and being in the most authoritative?
Besides the one true power.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. And neither does this next band. So this is the last one I've got for hits or bullshits tonight. Raspberry Jam is the name.
God damn it. I don't know, right off the bat, I'm saying that's fake.
So is this something that I made or something that's real?
I would say it's something you made.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to go for, at least.
I think this is a homage to Sewer Rug sending you some jams, and like it's Raspberry Jam, a punk band named, and their album's called Cheerio. Cheerio, mate. This is a punk band for Christian European Christians. God's great, isn't it?
Were they going for like a Prince thing? Just a symbol?
Yeah. It's like this is a picture of you running with scissors, like.
No.
The artist formerly known as Jesus.
Yeah.
Chiro.
Chiro. I thought at first I thought it said chorizo. I got real hungry. Ern says he's listening to a couple Christian bands. If you didn't pay attention to the lyrics, they weren't that bad. Almacido says Hanson's touring OZ again. So they're touring down there. Yeah, wow. Talk about needing money. Like, maybe they're finally getting a haircut.
I don't understand.
Homicidal says this is real. Cloudy says Christian Pennywise. David Moll says real rip of that bad jelly. Cloudy says bullshit. Sewer Rook says I get it. I know jellies and haven't heard of them. Fake band, fake music. And Big Rick says Pornhub. I do like
right there, Snorkel. What are you thinking on this?
Did we already get Cordell? Did he already?
Yes.
Already guess?
They both said bullshit.
It's real.
Oh no!
And once again, Snorkel is correct.
Snorkel, you're so abstract.
My MySpace page. This is the only reason I remember this picture.
I actually owned this album.
Oh no!
Yep. This is actually the image that I built the whole.
They don't even have
tell you guys that kind of shit before we get rolling on this.
Right
but
before, yeah.
They don't even
I
have.
remember the image from. They had a MySpace page back, when MySpace was popular.
Oh, they
This
still
is
do.
what I remember them from.
Oh.
I don't think I ever heard one of their songs.
They still do, and they're not even like big enough to have a Wikipedia. Like, I have to read downthelinezine.com to get a description on them. 1991 to 1995. Well, yeah, I can't even like pronounce some of these names. But oh god, oh yeah. Okay, so the first one of the songs is called God Is. Gotta Love 93. Brilliant Fervor. Love Eternal. Hand Me Down Hate. Yeah, this is definitely a Christian band. Like those are Christian band names.
I'm assuming so. I mean,
yeah, obviously, but like, and then
Now, here's the worst part about that. They were active between 91 and 95, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I graduated high school in 91. So that means I bought this album as an adult.
Oh, wow. Is it bad?
Oh, I had the benefit of having oof. I'm sorry, sir.
Sewer Rook says he failed the jelly people.
The good old brainwash.
So
It was a brainwash. It's
obviously
a cult.
back.
Anybody that says religion isn't a cult is in a cult.
Well, obviously back then you liked it, but like, how does it hold up today? That's the real question.
You think I could find their songs to listen to? It's not like they got a big YouTube.
They have a Spotify.
Are they on
I don't know.
Spotify?
They are on Spotify. I will play some.
Oh no.
I'm sure these guys can't sue me. Like,
Trigger warning for Anthony. Anthony, this might be a trigger.
oh no, this is like a indie like lo-fi band. Never mind. Yeah, I can't find their music.
Well, it's the same band.
No, I want the Christian stuff. That's not Christian. They have a YouTube. I don't know how it's gonna work. So yeah, I can't find their music to play.
Oh no. Darn.
We are so sad. All of us.
Can you just play some more Vincent LaGuardia Gambino? Because that was really good.
I forgot.
All right, guys. Well, you did horrible on that game, and that just makes me so proud.
Yeah.
Except for Snorkel, which I knew he would do well on this one.
So
I
But,
don't feel proud for having done well, if that helps.
No, but it gives me some insight into who you are. Let's just put it that way. Like now,
I had a bad childhood.
I have a better understanding.
hold on.
Yeah, I think that this show could have been called Bad Childhood instead of Friday Fallout.
Yeah.
Homicidal says, "Don't get DMCA'd." Homicidal, what are they gonna do? Thoughts and prayers about it? They're a Christian punk band. Oh, please don't let him play that on his YouTube channel.
Watch that tone. You're gonna get smoked.
Yeah, come on, smite me.
Exercise the devil
Or
out of you.
smoked or whatever.
Plus,
fuck,
the things if
smoked.
if God was real, the things I've done to Mormon women, I'd already be hit with lightning. Anyways.
I broke into a Mormon church, and supposedly you're supposed to die if you cross the threshold and you're not Mormon, and I'm still here, so yeah.
Yeah, all Snorkel got was a boner.
Yeah, Big Rick, I should be banned from the channel for owning that album. You were absolutely correct. Like that, not anything I'm super proud of. Let's just put it that way.
I friended them on MySpace, so I'm going to join Anthony in that band. So.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is, I've also owned DC Talk albums and Michael W. Smith albums, and so yeah, because I loved music, and that was the only way I was allowed to listen to anything that was even remotely good to listen to.
If I didn't want to listen to Dwight Yoakam for the 90 billionth time.
And I hate country. I hate country. And for some reason, Christians think country music is okay. It's this weird double standard they have with that. But, yeah, if it's rock and roll or punk or anything like that, rap, can't, no. But if it's, drunk guys losing their truck and sleeping with their sisters, it's fine.
That's
those
what
are
Mom would always say. Can't spell crap without rap.
The Lord's work.
Yeah, when you think about it, it plays into the whole narrative. Like Adam and Eve had kids, and then they banged each other, and we're all fucking incest babies down the line if you believe in that kind of thing. So why not country music for Christians?
I mean, it's even worse. We got to Noah and the Great Flood, and then his daughters actually raped him in the Bible, canonically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Drugged him, made him pass out, and had sex with his passed out fucking body to get impregnated. We are the result of rape babies.
There you go, Anthony.
If
Build an
Christians
ark.
are right.
Okay.
Sounds like a fun time.
Right?
Yeah.
Sounds like whites make it worse.
Yeah.
Whites always make it worse.
David Moyle says it's okay.
Hey, at least they didn't bring any of the animals into it.
David Moyle says it's okay for owning that, Anthony. He owns some Creed albums.
Oh.
Yeah,
I had standards, David Moyle. Damn.
Come on, Creed's not that bad.
Creed is fucking trash.
You
Creed...
can hang out with Quirtle.
No.
Creed is the Christian music of the secular world, that's for sure.
Creed is...
They're okay with that?
Probably would be. Because it sounds a lot like a lot of other Christian music. Is that what Creed sounds?
Right. I could see it, I guess.
Figure it out. I have to send it to you. Just read the Old Testament, dude.
I'm not
It's in there.
saying I'm like all about him. I'm just saying like
Fucking Cloudy. He says Christians love Nelly because he's making all that country music now.
Oh no!
So are they okay with like that hip hop bullshit?
I hate that shit. Oh my god.
I wouldn't know. Like that's I stopped dealing with that in like the mid '90s.
Oh my god, my dad listens to it so much, and it is the most frustrating music to like, because he'll just like be blasting it in the garage while I'm like trying to work on a car or something. I'm like, I gotta put my headphones in. I was like, I cannot listen to this dog shit.
That shit is the dad joke of rap music.
And like they're talking about like fucking smoking weed, doing like drugs and shit, and just like whatever. And I'm like, you can't even relate to this. I was like, you've never fucking smoked weed before. Like,
Yeah.
what is this?
He's like, I'm smoking this joint with my buddy Fred.
Yeah, just lugged in the truck. Fucking can't climb up there because it's too tall. Like stupid shit like that. And I'm just like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, how do you listen to this dog shit?
Great Wombatsky pointed out a very good point, Anthony, and you should check this guy out. Wheeler Walker makes country music, but he makes it's country music you want to listen to. There's one where he's talking about was it kicking ass and eating pussy? Look up that song. I'm not even joking you. That will change your mind, and it's just like it sounds.
Like Rodney Carrington?
No, it's like it's actual music, and it's fucking like you'd bump this in your car.
Hey, you mean that's not real music? Come on.
No, but you know what I mean. Like you'd bump this stuff. Like, but Wheeler Walker Jr. Definitely check him out. And like eating ass and kicking ass and eating pussy. That song is so fucking good.
Eating ass and kicking pussy, Vandalay.
Yeah. Wait,
it doesn't sound like my kind of music at all.
Wait, that's not how you guys do it. It's a Vegas thing. No.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I watched or listened to something awful for the shows. So
wow, I think you'll like it though.
Are they like the Steel Panther of fucking?
Oh man!
God Told Me to Fuck You is a beautiful ballad. Yeah, I'm telling you. So like, you definitely check that out. Check that out. But yeah, so we actually hit time. Well, 4 minutes.
I stretched.
Yeah.
We got 4 more minutes to play one round of boat parts.
Fuck
actually,
you.
Well, actually,
go up on boat parts week if you want to play that dog.
Actually,
shit.
we'll watch Z play one round of Rocket League. Cody, zoom in your camera on his monitors.
Hey, congrats on the victory he got a few seconds ago. So.
Yeah.
You just caught up.
Did you win?
He
said he always wins. But
yeah, there we go.
He's a fucking liar because he plays with me.
Even when he's losing, he's winning.
David Moyle says,
like Sebulba, he always wins.
David Moyle asks, what's my favorite Hank Hill track? Anything Hank Hill is my favorite. Anything Hank Hill. King of the Hill is my shit.
The propane rap going around
is
pretty much.
Yeah, that was
multiple versions.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could find that.
Is that Willie guy, Willie Walker or whatever? And is it anything like Old Town Road?
No. It shits on that.
Although what's his name is not bad either.
I'm sure the Christian community will love that song.
Yeah.
What about any other Lil Nas X song?
Lil Nas when they don't listen to the lyrics and they say they're a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, so I work with this dude that's like super homophobic. He's like, I like that Lil Nas X dude. He's pretty cool. And then we showed him that video of him doing like the fucking 100-mile like stripper pole like drop to like a fucking split, clapping his ass and shit, like riding the devil's dick. And then he was like, "What the fuck is that gay shit? Get that shit out of here!" Like, fuck that guy. Like,
and just think about it. He's hating on it now that he knows, but for like a good solid probably month, he's probably jamming around in his car like, "Fuck yeah!" Like I love this shit.
Like he literally was like, "I like his music. I like his songs." And then like we showed him that music video, and he was like, "What the fuck? I never liked that." Like, okay,
Lil Nas is just out there figuring out homophobia one dick at a time. That's fine.
He was like, "Wait a second, what? The penis?" But I got the Hank Hill propane rap ready.
So good.
Might as well end on a copyright.
I keep that thing on me. God damn it, Bobby. They see me selling propane and now they trying to copy. Pretend to be broke, but I got hella cash. If you use charcoal, I'ma kick your ass.
But yeah, that's all we'll play of it so we don't get copyrighted. 20 seconds. So if you haven't looked it up, there's a bunch of Hank Hill raps out there. Go check them out and all that good shit. We definitely are at time now. We'll go ahead and start with Snorkel. All right, Snorkel, thank you. Cody, you want to tell these people anything?
You're welcome.
You got any races coming up?
No, I'll be not till September. Because I mean, there's some in like Northern California, but that's like far, so just not doing that. I think tomorrow I'm going over there to fix the Nerf bar because in the last race, dude fucking hit me and he spun out and came back into the track and like ran into the side of me and just like fucked my shit up. Like the brand new Nerf bar I just made and put on there. And it's just all caved in, so I got to remake it. But after I hit him, he flipped over. So, I mean, I don't know.
Retribution.
But yeah, no races anytime soon. Just some maintenance and shit I got to do on the car.
All right. You can check Cody out at Quartles on Instagram. Anthony, you do a lot of cool shit. I'll start dropping links in the chat. You want to let these lovely people know? No?
Sure. I own a small media company called Shake and Bake Media, where we do commercials and labels and bumpers and pretty much anything media related for pretty inexpensive prices. And quite a few people have taken advantage of my services through this little family that we have here on YouTube. I really enjoy this kind of work, and I haven't had to go to a real job in like 2.5 years now. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. It's nice to sit around in your underwear and make money and, and be male. Anyway, so Van and I have been talking about this a little bit. It looks like if everything falls into place, I'm going to be going to the AVN Awards in January. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with that, and hopefully we can include you guys in at least some of that fun. Also, if you are in need of any Delta 8, CBD, anything like that, just hit up rogueshop.com. Always running specials and deals, and I just got to say, I mean, they're gummies. If you like edibles and want to get high, it's some of the best stuff I've had on the market. I love you, chat. You guys were really great tonight. I try and read along, but just know that when I watch the replays of these, I really read along to it, and some of the jokes that come out of that are just absolutely awesome. So thank you so much, chat. Tell a friend. Maybe somebody else might enjoy some dirty jokes on Friday nights. So. Love you guys, and we are off next week. Yep. So, Vano, why don't you tell these wonderful people what happens?
Oh, we're live. No, we're off next week. We're taking our sabbatical, 3 on, 1 off. Other than that, we'll be back next time. The game that we had to hold out on is going to be done next show. So, other than that, don't stick your dick in a toaster. And if you do, hopefully your USB drive's clean. Don't get a Trojan horse virus and wear a Trojan. Other than that, you're beautiful. We love you, chat. You're great. You're awesome. Your sister was not better than you. You guys have a great fucking weekend. Bye, guys.